Hello everyone, welcome to 10 Days 99 Japan Tour. First of all, let me introduce some words that you must know in Japanese. First, hello in Japanese is konnichiwa. Second, good morning in Japanese is ohayo gozaimasu. Third, thank you in Japanese is arigato gozaimashita. Fourth, sorry in Japanese is gomennasai. Fifth, see you in Japanese is jamatane. Then we also have some food recommendation that must be eaten while in Japan. The first food recommendation is sushi and sashimi. Sushi and sashimi are Japanese specialties consisting of rice formed with side dish in the form of seafood, meat, raw vegetables, or cooked and seasoned with a mixture of vinegar, salt, and sugar. The second is ramen. Ramen is a noodle soup dish from Japan. The third is curry rice. Curry rice is one of the most popular dishes in Japan. Various types of vegetable and meat are used to make Japanese curry rice. The basic vegetables are onion, carrot, and potatoes. For meat, there are beef, pork, and chicken are the most popular and served with curry sauce. The fourth is shabu-shabu. Shabu-shabu is a Japanese food in the form of very thin slices of beef. They are dipped in a special pot filled with hot water on the dining table and waved in the sauce for several times before being eaten with a sesame sauce called gomadare or ponzu. In the pan, you usually put vegetables, tofu, and others. The fifth is yakiniku. Yakiniku is the Japanese term of meat grilled over a fire. In a broader sense, yakiniku also includes a variety of roast beef, pork, or offal dishes such as beef steak, lamb roast, and barbecue. And the last one is udon. Udon is a noodle soup similar to ramen, but with a thick and rather wide noodle shape. And then we have several street food recommendations that are always the choice of tourists visiting Japan. Here we will explain some of this food that you might try. First, onigiri. Onigiri is a food in the form of rice that compresses while it's still warm, triangular, round, or like a rice sack. Onigiri is eaten by hand, not using chopstick. Onigiri has a filling like tuna or chicken, then wrapped in a nori. The second is dorayaki. Dorayaki belongs to the class of traditional Japanese cakes or wasaki. This cake is round and slightly chubby, made from two pancakes glued together with red peanut butter. The third is mochi. Mochi is made of glutinous rice, pounded until soft and sticky, then shaped into a round. In Japan, this cake is often made and eaten during traditional mochitsuki celebration or Japanese New Year celebration. The fourth is takoyaki. Takoyaki is the name of a food from Kansai region of Japan in the form of a small balls with a diameter of 3 until 5 centimeters, made from flour dough filled with octopus piece in it. And the last is kokoke. Kokoke is the Japanese name for a deep fried dish originally related to a French dish, the croquette. Koroke is made by mixing cooked chopped meat, seafood, or vegetables with mashed potato or white sauce, usually shaped like a flat patty, rolling with a wheat flour, egg, and Japanese-style breadcrumbs. Then, deep frying until brown on outside. And lastly, I have some recommendations for souvenirs that are usually bought when in Japan. First, yukata, or traditional Japanese clothes. The second is chopstick. Third is senzu, or Japanese folding fan. Then the fourth is manekineko, or cat statue. And finally, we are going to listen Japanese virtual tour. Enjoy the tour!
Hello everyone, my name is Devanti Tanjung and you can call me Deva. Thank you for all your willingness to join this tour, and I will be your tour guide for the next 3 days. Please do cooperate so that this tour can run smoothly until the end of the day. If you have any question, you can ask me. I will help to answer your question. After this, we will take a transit flight to Singapore, and the time it takes to arrive in Singapore is approximately 2.5 hours. Later on, we will take a transit flight to Singapore, so I will tell you a little fun fact about Changi Airport. Changi Airport has Changi Jewel in the airport crown. The 40-meter tall, around 130 feet rain vortex is the start of Changi's new area, which opened in April 2019. Jewel Changi Airport, also known as Jewel or Jewel Changi, is a nature-themed entertainment and retail complex on the inside of Changi Airport, linked to 3 of its passengers terminals. Its centerpiece is the world's tallest indoor waterfall and the rain vortex, which is surrounded by a terrace forest setting. And in Changi Airport, there also a butterfly garden, sunflower garden, and have a biggest slide in any airport because Changi's slide is 12 meters high. So that's a little fun fact about Changi Airport. And right now we will take our flight to Singapore. We have arrived at Singapore Airport. Our next flight is on 3 p.m. Right now it's free time. You can take a look around and go shopping. Everyone can have lunch of their choice, and we will meet again here 15 minutes before flight, precisely at 1 p.m. so that we can do double check. Enjoy your free time. Now everyone has gathered. Our flight to Osaka will take approximately 7 hours. I have a little announcement. Later on, if we have arrived at Osaka Kansai International Airport, we have to wait for each other to leave the plane so that it is easy to go to the immigration area and make a line for our group. We have arrived at the airport. Now we are going to our hotel, which is Karaksa Hotel. It takes about 2 hours trip to our hotel. After arriving at the hotel, everyone can rest enough so that tomorrow will be more enthusiastic because we will go to Universal Studio. Have enough rest, everyone. Today, we will go to Universal Studio Japan. From our hotel to Universal Studio will take about 30 minutes by bus. Later, we will meet at the hotel lobby 15 minutes before 8. That's all for the briefing. Enjoy your breakfast. Right now, we are going to Universal Studio Japan. On the way there, I will tell you about Universal Studio Japan. So Universal Studio Japan was the first theme park under the Universal Studios brand to be built in Asia. Opened in March 2001 in the Osaka Bay area. The theme park occupies an area of 39 hectares and is the most visited amusement park in Japan after Tokyo Disney Resort. Universal Studios Japan currently has 8 sections: Hollywood, New York, San Francisco, Jurassic Park, Waterworld, Amity Village, Universal Wonderland, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Visitors are able to enjoy many amusement rides, ranging for child-friendly carousels to thrilling roller coaster and simulators based on popular movies, and the opportunities to take pictures with popular character mascots. There are also various shows put on every day, including a night parody featuring illuminated floats that are paradied through the street. There is also a Universal City Walks Osaka just outside the park gates. It's a shopping mall with multiple official Universal hotels and many restaurants and shops, including stores selling Universal Studios merchandise and Osaka souvenir. We have arrived at Universal Studios. Everyone can have free times and lunch right now. We will meet here 15 minutes before 6 p.m. Everyone have 6 hour free time, so enjoy your time. After a long day spent in Universal Studio, we will have dinner at Sumiyaki Shoten Yo restaurant. From Universal Studio to Sumiyaki Shoten Yo Resto will take 15 minutes ride by bus. So Sumiyaki Shoten Yo Resto is located in a narrow land just across the road from Takashimaya department store. Sumiyaki Shoten Yo is a Japanese grill resto that sells grilled Japanese food and Japanese side menu. After everyone is full of delicious food at the Sumiyaki Shoten Yo Resto, now we will return to the hotel to rest so that tomorrow we can be more fit for tomorrow's trip. It will take 15 minutes to the hotel from Sumiyaki Shoten. Today we will go to Herb Garden and Dotonbori, but the first destination we are going to visit is Nunobiki Herb Garden. From our hotel to Nunobiki Herb Garden will take about 1.5 hours by bus. Later, we will meet at the hotel lobby at 8:30. That's all for the briefing. Enjoy your breakfast and see you later. Now we are going to Nunobiki Herb Garden, and as I said before, the trip to Nunobiki Herb Garden will take about 1.5 hours. I will tell you about Nunobiki Herb Garden. The Nunobiki Herb Garden is a herb garden located on Mount Roko, above Kobe. The garden is accessed by Shin Kobe Ropeway gondola lift from downtown Kobe. It features over 75,000 herbs, 200 varieties, plus there are greenhouses, restaurant, cafe, museum, exhibits, and gift shops. The garden was built in 1991. Nunobiki Herb Garden, one of Japan's largest herbs gardens with hundreds of herbs, species, and seasonal flowers. A glass house in the garden makes growing flowers and fruits such as guavas and papayas possible throughout the year. After we take a look around Herb Garden, everyone must feel hungry. Now we will have lunch at Neiro. It takes about 1 hour by bus from Herb Garden to Neiro. Neiro is a restaurant, steakhouse resto, and you can enjoy your food while watching live cooking done by the chef right in front of you. So it's like Teppanyaki live cooking show. After lunch, we are going to the famous place in Japan, which is Dotonbori. It will take 1 hour trip to Dotonbori. Dotonbori or Dotonbori is one of the principal tourist destinations in Osaka. Dotonbori is historically a theater district, but it is now a popular nightlife and entertainment area characterized by its eccentric atmosphere and large illuminated signboards. Dotonbori is a canal-side entertainment district popular with students and after-work drinkers who pack into small bars and izakaya taverns. Narrow lanes are lit at night by neon billboards like the iconic Glico Running Man sign, and lined with street food vendors serving grilled takoyaki octopus ball. Now, we already arrived at Dotonbori. It's free time. Everyone can stroll around, shopping, and have dinner here. So have fun strolling around. We will meet here again at 6 p.m. Everyone must be tired right now, so we are going back to our hotel to have some rest, and it will take 30 minutes to arrive at the hotel. A little announcement from me. Today is my last day to guide you all. Sorry if the days before I have wrong words and deeds. Thank you for your cooperation during the first day until today. Once again, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Faithful. Today, I will be your guide for the next 3 days. And after breakfast and checkout from Karangna Hotel, now we're going to the bus and heading to Fushimi in Naritaisa. The trip will take around 1 hour, so please sit back and enjoy the ride. Now we are arrived in Fushimi Inari Taisha. Fushimi Inari Taisha or Fushimi Inari Shrine is an important Shinto shrine in southern Kyoto. It's famous for 8,000 vermilion torii gates, which straddle a network of trail behind the main building. The trail leads into the wooden forest of the sacred mound of Inari, which stands at 233 meters and belongs to the shrine ground. Fushimi Inari is the most important of several thousand shrines dedicated to the Inari, the Shinto god of rice. Foxes are thought to be Inari's messengers, resulting in many fox statues across the shrine ground. Fushimi Inari Shrine has an ancient origin, predating the capital move of Kyoto in 794. And a fun fact, it was a first-rank government-supported shrine. After a long way and everyone must be really tired, now we are back on the bus and go to have lunch. For lunch, we are going to eat at Kendonia. It's near from here. It only takes 15 minutes. They sell self-handmade udon noodles and it was opened at 1995. Fun fact, the name of resto was Kendonia is because a long time ago, udon called Kendo. And Kendonia original Maneki Neko or Lucky Cat name is Tamainmon, is restaurant mascot. After everyone has been really full of lunch, hopefully everyone has amazing lunch. Now we're going back on the bus and going on our way to Kiyomizudera. The trip will only takes around 30 minutes. Kiyomizudera or Pure Water Temple is one of the most celebrated temple in Japan. It was found in 780 on the side of the Ottawa waterfall in the Wooden Hill east of Kyoto and derived its name from the fall pure water. The temple was originally associated with the Hoso sect, one of the oldest schools within Japanese Buddhism, but formed its own Kita Hoso sect of 1965. Fun fact, in 1994, the temple was added to the list of UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now, after enjoying the beautiful Kiyomizudera, now we prepare ourselves because we're going to a 4 hour bus trip to have a dinner in Fujimatsu View Restaurant. I know it's going to be really tiring, but it's going to be worth it because the Fujimatsu View Restaurant is a windmill Asian buffet restaurant. The menu has among varieties of Asian choices, from fish, clam, chicken ravioli, roasted chicken wings, fried boneless chicken, grilled tofu, fruit and vegetable salad, pickle, miso soup, fruit drink, coffee and tea, and the food also really filling and really delicious. After a long way and everyone must be really full from eating, now we're ready to go back to our hotel and we're going to stay in Clyde Hotel. It only takes 15 minutes from here. I hope everyone have a really good rest last night and enjoy breakfast. Now we will begin our day by going to the Gotemba Premium Outlet. It was only takes 10 minutes to the Gotemba Premium Outlet. Gotemba Premium Outlet was opened in July 13, 2000 and located in Gotemba City at the base of Mount Fuji. The mall features around 300 stores such as Balenciaga, Gucci, Bottega, and restaurants such as Shake Shacks and Crazy Crepes, and many more. Also, there have a food court and 50 meters high Ferris wheel, a hotel, and public hot spring bath. Now we have arrived. Everyone can go shopping and we will meet here around 11:30 so everyone can have their lunch later. Thank you and happy shopping. After 2 hours full of shopping, now we're ready to have lunch in Fujimatsu Temple Restaurant, the restaurant that we have ate yesterday. It takes 15 minutes only from here and everyone can enjoy the buffet lunch. After a good lunch, now we're heading to Mount Fuji. The trip took 1 hour from here, and I'm going to tell a little bit about Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is with 3,776 meters Japan's highest mountain. It's only surprising that the nearest perfect-shaped volcano has been worshipped as a sacred mountain and experienced big popularity among artists and common people throughout the century. Mount Fuji is an active volcano which most recently erupted in 1707. It stands on the border between Yamanashi and Shizuoka Prefecture and can be seen from Tokyo and Yokohama on the clear days. If you can enjoy Mount Fuji at more leisure place as from nice nature surrounding, you should head to the Mount Fuji 5 Lake or Fujiogo region at the northern foot of the mountain, or to the Hakone nearby hot spring resort. Mount Fuji officially opened for climbing during July and August via several routes. And we can meet here again in 4 p.m. Enjoy! After enjoying Mount Fuji, now we're going to the Lake Yamanakako. The trip took only 30 minutes, so be prepared. Lake Yamanakako is the largest of the Fuji 5 lakes and the second most developed lakes behind Lake Kawaguchiko, with small towns at its western and eastern end and a few hotels, Minishu camping ground and restaurant in between. There are good views of Mount Fuji from around the lake, especially from along the less developed northern shore. We will meet here again at 6 p.m. and ready to go have dinner. Now we are going to have dinner and it only takes 10 minutes from here, so it's super near. The name of the restaurant is Kosaku Yamanakako. It's a huge open tatami space restaurant with a lot of table. They are known for their noodles, or called hotto. The broth is really rich taste, most likely is because it's cooked with different type of vegetable. So enjoy your dinner, everybody. And after delicious dinner, now it's time for us to go to our hotel and do check-in at Cloud Hotel and get some rest for tomorrow's activity. Today is day 6. Good morning, everybody. Now we're going to have breakfast and do check-out. Today we're going to have a trip to Meika University. Because the trip took 2 hours, I'm going to tell everyone a little bit about Meika University. Meika University is a private university in Urayu, Chiba, Japan. The university was founded in 1970 and obtained its present name in 1988. In total, Meika has over 4,000 graduated and undergraduate students across the 7 departments, like Japanese, English, Chinese, economic, real estate science, hospitality, and tourism management, and dentistry. The university takes in about 6,000 international students per year. It's also open a Japanese language course for foreigner students and waiting to go to university in Japan. It also sends around 150 students a year abroad on exchange program, which have included the University of Cambridge, the University of Siena, Trust University, the University of Alberta, and many more universities across the world. The campus also have a lot of facilities such as fitness club, known as Meikai Club, has a swimming pool, gym, sauna, jacuzzi, and many more. After 2 hours spending time in Meikai University, now we're gonna go to one of the places that everyone is waiting for, which is Disney Sea. Tokyo Disney Sea is a fantastic theme park in Tokyo Disney Resort and is unique to Japan. Inspired by the myth and legend of the sea, Tokyo Disney Sea is made up of 7 theme ports of call: Mediterranean Harbor, Mysterious Island, Mermaid Lagoon, Arabic Coast, Lost River Delta, Port Discovery, and American Waterfront. We will have around 6 hours of free time and explore inside. We will be meeting here again at 6:30. Enjoy your time and have fun. I'm sure everyone has a lot of fun inside and also tired. So now we're going to have dinner at Yukatsu Motomura in Harajuku. It took only 30 minutes from here. At Yukatsu Motomura, we can enjoy gyukatsu. Basically, gyukatsu is a beef cutlet deep fried until golden brown outside, while still medium rare on the inside. You can have a nice pink color in the middle. The beef cutlets come in a set meal with a cabbage, potato salad, pickle, barley rice, miso soup, and grated yam is an additional. After a good dinner, now we're heading back to our hotel in Shinjuku Grand Bell Hotel so we can check in and have a good rest for tomorrow's trip. It's only take around 30 minutes. And also, today is my last day of guiding. Hope you guys enjoy my guiding, and I'm sorry if I said something wrong. Thank you.
My name is Alan. I will be your guide for today to the end of the tour. Okay. For day 7, we will start our day by having breakfast, as well as doing the briefing in our hotel, which is Shinjuku Grand Bell Hotel, starting from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. After that, we will go to Asakusa Temple by bus, and it will take approximately 1.5 hours to arrive. Asakusa was originated to be one of Tokyo Entertainment Center, but to the rate of World War II, most of the area were destroyed. After the war, the area around it was used to build Sensoji, which is Tokyo's most famous and popular temple. It is known to be one of the oldest and multi-visit place in Japan. Sensoji, or also known as Asakusa Kannon Temple, is a Buddhist temple, and the legend says that in the year 628, 2 brothers fished a statue Kannon, the goddess of mercy, out the Sumida River. And even though they put the statue back into the river, it always returned to them. Consequently, Sensoji was built nearby for the goddess of Kannon. The temple was complete in 645, making it Tokyo's oldest temple. When visitors approach the temple, they first enter through the Kaminarimon, or also known as the Thunder Gate, the outer gate of Sensoji Temple, and the symbol of Asakusa and the entire city of Tokyo. A shopping street of over 200 meters called Nakamise leads from the outer gate to the temple's second gate, the Hosomon. Alongside typical Japanese souvenirs such as yukata and folding fans, various traditional local snacks from the Asakusa area are sold along the Nakamise. The shopping street has a history of several centuries. Beyond the Hosomon Gate stands the temple main hall and a 5-storied pagoda. destroyed in the war. The building are relatively recent reconstruction. The Asakusa Shrine, built in the year 1649 by Tokugawa Iemitsu, stand only a few dozen meters to the left of the temple main building. Various events are held throughout the year in the Sensoji temple area. The biggest of them, the Sanja Matsuri, the annual festival of the Asakusa Shrine, held in May. Other events are Asakusa Samba Carnival in August and the Hagoita Ichi, or people said Hagoita Market, at which decorate wooden pedals used in the traditional game of Hanyatsuki are sold. After visiting Asakusa Temple, we're going to go to Raika Shinjuku Gyon to have lunch. Raika Shinjuku Gyon is a Chinese restaurant which serves Chinese food with a hint of Japanese touch to it. Beside the yummy food, the view from the restaurant is incredible as it faces the Shinjuku Gyon Park. After finishing lunch, the next destination is Shinjuku Gyon National Garden, which is very close to the restaurant. Shinjuku Gyon National Garden is one of the well-known parks and gardens in Japan, and it also considered to be one of the biggest. It combines three distinct types of gardens, which are the Japanese traditional, formal, and landscape, with sprawling lawns and quiet groves. This park is well known to be one of the best places in Japan to see cherry blossoms during its seasons, because in the spring there will be around 1,000 cherry trees that paint the park pink with their delicate blooms. During fall seasons, Tokyo best autumn color can be seen through the variety plants in the garden. Then, after enjoying the breathtaking scenery of the park, we will going to Shibuya to have dinner at Hanno Doi Dokoro, Kadochika, to enjoy delicious Japanese barbecue. After having dinner, we wrap up our day by going back to hotel and rest and prepare our energy for the next day. Okay, moving into day 8. We will have breakfast and briefing as usual from 7:30 to 9 a.m. For this day, it will be special because this will be a free day for all of you. You can stroll around Shinjuku, Shibuya, Ginza, and even Harajuku if you want. Shinjuku is one of the most famous districts in Japan. They have the Shinjuku Station, which more than 3 million people go there every single day. And there are more than 10 train lines that intersect in Shinjuku. The Shinjuku Station is also clearly the busiest station in the world. Shinjuku itself is known for being busiest district by the day, but an entertainment district at night. There are many travelers and foreigners who visit Shinjuku every day. Meanwhile, for Shibuya, it is the place where you can go shopping, eat food, see arts, and there are many things that you can do in Shibuya. There are famous for their Shibuya crossing, which also the world busiest pedestrian crossing, which many people took picture of when they are in there. For Ginza, it is located in central Tokyo, and there are Tokyo most popular shopping district. They are famous. They are famous for being shopping in that area, for large department store and several famous brands. Last but not least, is our option destination Harajuku. It is located between Shibuya and Shinjuku, and probably the best place to know Japan kawaii culture and see bright colors along the street. That that is a brief explanation for today. Hope you all have great day exploring Japan. Okay, move on to day 9. Finally, it is the time to say goodbye to this amazing country, Japan. We will we will as usual have our breakfast, briefing and check out since it our last day. Then we will directly go to Haneda Airport. Do you know that Japan has two important international airports, which are Narita and Haneda Airport? The one that we are going to is Haneda, which is slightly closer to downtown Tokyo and usually used for long international flights. We will arrive at Haneda Airport around 11:40 a.m. and we will approximately arrive at Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, Jakarta around 6 p.m. Then we will stay at night at Ibis Budget Jakarta Airport before going back to Surabaya. Last day, where we probably will go back to our beloved city, Surabaya. We need to be standby from 5 a.m. and we will be on the way to the airport at 5:30 a.m. We will get some time to have breakfast and our flight to Surabaya will be at 7:25 a.m. Then we will arrive at Juanda International Airport, Surabaya at 8:55 a.m. And that is the end of our beautiful tour together. Thank you.
Okay, that's all the virtual tour from us. I hope you feel happy for enjoy this virtual tour. Sorry if there are mistakes in word and deeds. Hopefully we can meet again on another tour. See you!